So, wait, I could have sworn that I started playing a Kanto lo-fi mix when I was setting up my stream, and apparently I didn't, or I accidentally, I don't know what happened there. Not the, not the best start to a stream if I'm being completely honest, but, you know what? We take those, I suppose. Hey, where is the lo-fi? I could have sworn I had it. Well, I put the link in the chat, so I'll put it again so it's actually like on screen. Yeah. Sorry everyone for the late start, by the way. You probably heard the tones me and a friend were going back and forth. She actually gives me great advice for my content and such, so that's actually what we were talking about. And I also got delayed eating dinner, so that's a big part of it too. Right, sorry, I'm very much not set up for today. So there's Pokemon photos, there we go, there's the ROM. There's the program. Okay. So today we are continuing, if I can actually pull up, there we go. Today we are continuing our Nuzlocke challenge of Pokemon Fire Red, where I can only use Pokemon from the regional decks, and where I have to have, with the exception being this modded Espeon, or this illegal Espeon, who has to be in my party at all times, and if it faints, I die. I lose the whole run. Wow, wait, Espeon's speed is insane. Even compared to Gyarados. Wow. Do I have I think Relax is my speed nature, actually, so that's part of it. So let me see, this graphic is accurate? Yeah, this graphic is accurate. Alright, so today we are, well, let's see, where are we? We're in Celadon, we just beat the Rocket Hideout. I think we have to go, oh yeah, that's right, we have to go to, we never got the, we got the Silph Scope, that's the thing we just did, which means we need to go back to Lavender Town now and take care of all the Pokemon Tower stuff. I completely forgot about that. Because that gives us the Poke Flute, which lets us get Snorlax, who is such a broken Pokemon. Like, legit, I've been trying to brew Gen 3 competitive teams in my spare time, and Snorlax is making it on the team. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. This person will just have a bunch of electric and super weak electric and poison type Pokemon, and we so happen to have an Espeon. Do I have anyone else that I want to share the spotlight with? Not Daisy. Daisy's moveset is not good. And I can't remember, I feel like there's a reason why I'm not giving Daisy Giga Drain immediately, even though they could make great use of it. I don't know. I have to think if there's a reason why that is. Because I actually, well, yeah. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. What are my plans with encounters moving forward? Because obviously, like, Snorlax makes the team. That's not even a question. I have to be able to catch it without like losing a Pokemon. I have 2 Mons on my team that have Intimidate, so that helps a lot in that regard. I have to remember that I haven't actually fought any of these trainers. And I prefer to keep it that way. I fought her by accident. Okay, now we're in Lavender Town. We're gonna heal because Espeon took 2 whole points of damage. We have another rival fight here in the Pokemon Tower. So I'm gonna look up what his team is like for that. Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. Trainers in Gen 3. So we technically chose Bulbasaur. Let me pull it up over on this. So Pidgeotto. Oh yeah, we're way over level for this fight. We'll be just fine. Who do I want to lead? I don't want to lead with I don't want to lead with Companion though. We'll let Joker take the lead. We need the Silph Scope because without the Silph Scope we can't see Ghost Pokemon. And we need to be able to do that. Oh, I guess I could get my own Ghastly. And I have plenty of Pokeball. I think I'm okay. I definitely would prefer Ghastly. Hey Bard, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. The irony is that this is a Nuzlocke, so if he makes them faint, they are considered dead. Just, yeah, quick attack. Just Water Pulse down a couple of times. So, I think this will bring in Execute? No, he brings in his own Gyarados. Okay. Dragon Rage gives 0 cares for Intimidate or Resistances to my water attacks. Now it brings in the Execute. So, here's the thing. I don't know what this thing is going to do to me, whether it's going to try to put me to sleep or use Leech Seed. I'm preferring to, you know, I was going to make a comment about, like, preferring to not switch in on a status move, so, like, let myself get hit by a status move and then bait in an attack. And then I just one-shot the Execute, so you know what? That's cool. And there's Kadabra, who also just dies to bite. Yeah, with the way that, like, level caps, I don't know, I feel like maybe... I mean, it almost feels like with the way this rival's levels are set up, because, like, last time we fought the rival was before Lieutenant Surge, and a fair bit happens between now and Lieutenant Surge, because Rock Tunnel and Erica's Gym and the Rocket Hideout exists. It almost feels like they're not expecting us to grind up for Erica's Gym, but just not expect us to do Erica's Gym at this point going into this fight, because his team is so pathetically weak compared to, like, what we just faced with Erica. In Silph Co, it's so much better, but, like, I feel like they really expect this to not be after Erica. I mean, he did also just say he took things easy on us, so... How's your Pokédex coming? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? But there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. Got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. What do you mean, unlike me? Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Silph Scope may be able... Okay, so there's no ghosts on this floor. That's tempting. Oh! Channeler Hope sent out Ghastly. And this is actually pretty perfect for a Joker to deal with. Okay, so I'll most likely get a Ghastly of my own here, which I would honestly prefer that to Cubone. Let's see it. Ghastly. Oh wait, how am I gonna wear this thing down? Maybe I just won't, huh? Maybe I'll just have Daisy put it to sleep and then hope it doesn't curse itself to death. Oh wait, well. I think we're pretty safe right now with this thing's moveset being what it is. It has Lick, but it can't paralyze us because we're already asleep. We already have status. Can't hypnotize us because we're already asleep. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing with trait evolutions in this. I know that, like, I suppose that if I get, like, PK Hex, I can do it. I don't know what else how else you would do that. I know that there's ways to allow trade evolutions. It really just depends on like, do I expect Gengar to make the team? Also, we're still doing a Smash Bros. Nicknaming convention with this, so I need to name it after something in Smash that died. So let's name it after something in Smash that died recently. R.I.P. I'll have to check this Gengar stat. I mean, this would. Oh, whoops. Wasn't paying attention. Thankfully, these chambers are pathetic. Do I even have any... I want to say I've got some healing items on me, but... Yeah, I don't seem to be needing them much right now, but, you know, down the river kinda could be helpful. Heal it. Oh. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. So, what do I keep getting sidetracked by what I want to talk about, which is what my encounters are going to be like, because I'm basically guaranteed a Dragonite, one way or another, as long as I don't, like, get it killed in battle. The reason I don't have one, like a Dragonite or a Dratini already, is because I'm trying to see... I want to wait and see whether I can get one from the Safari Zone. I want to say, though, I can't actually do that for a while. We'll worry about this battle in a moment. I want to see... Because they're fishing encounters, right? Dragonair, Dratini are fishing encounters. Safari game, Gen 3. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Pull up the other screen real fast. Yeah, but that's for Gen 1. I want Gen 3. Okay, so yeah, not only are they fishing encounters, but they're super rod encounters, and they're not common ones. 15% chance is not 0, but 15% is still kind of low, and I still have to be able to catch the Dratini that I fish up, which is not easy, because Pokemon can run away in the Safari Zone, and if it runs, I'm kinda hosed. So where do I get the Super Rod in this game? You talk to a fisherman on Route 12. I'll check the map after this, but I don't think that's terribly far removed from us. We'll see. So once I have a Super Rod, I'm going to try the Safari Zone for a Dratini. And if that doesn't work, then I'm guaranteed a Dratini if I just buy one from the Game Corner. And because I have access to the Game Corner, I'm willing to just cheat in infinite money into the game to make the process take less time. Because it's not going... Now, because the Game Corner basically gives me infinite money without that being tied to experience management. So I'm willing to cheat in infinite money in that circumstance. I wasn't willing to do that before I reached that point. The main reason I haven't yet is because I'm really just trying to see, like, I don't know. Why haven't I done that yet? There hasn't been a need to yet, honestly. I'm not getting a Game Corner encounter till I know whether I need a Dratini or not, because one way or another, I'm gonna get Dratini. But I want to see if I can get one in the Safari Zone, because then I can pick up a gift Eevee, or even like a Scyther or something, from the, no, probably the gift Eevee, from the from the Celadon Mansion, because I am allowed that Eevee, even though I have an Espeon on my team. I am personally allowing myself to use the Eevee. I'd have to evolve it into a Kanto evolution anyway, because that's all that's available. So I'd evolve it into Jolteon, and it would be really good for the upcoming Silph Co. rival battle. Purified and Protected Zone. My Pokemon were fully healed. Nice. No avoiding that one. So I'm gonna have a Dragonair. I have a Dragon Knight on my team eventually. And I suppose that would replace. I mean, I want Dragonite and I want Snorlax, and they would replace Falco and Piranha Plant most likely. So is that how good a team would I call that? Gyarados, Arcanine, Vileplume, Espeon has to be on the team, Dragonite, and Lax. Do I see a lose condition? I mean, I think that you really want an electric type on the team. The reason I'm thinking about Jolteon is like very specifically for the rival fight in Silph. And that's all I would really need specifically Jolteon for. Because after Silph you get access to Sabrina's gym, you beat Sabrina's gym, and you get I can't remember, or maybe it's Koga who lets me who gives me access to Surf. But regardless, like, I kind of have to do Silph before Koga and Sabrina because they have the same level cap. And even though I could beat Koga with just Espeon most likely, I don't know how much I want to. I still don't want to take any chances. But like after I get access to Surf, I can go to the power plant and get a. I think you guaranteed Magnemite there, and that would be pretty awesome. And that's possibly a better. Jolteon is faster, but Magneton has better resistances. So I would want Magneton on my team. Like any electric type is strong into this Elite Four. Honestly, Jolteon's pretty good also against Agatha. Now I think about it, because Agatha has all ghost like a bunch of ghost types, not all ghost types, but a lot of ghost types. And Bite is special in Gen 3, and Jolteon will learn Bite, so it's actually really solid into Agatha, as well as against Lance and against Lorelei. So Jolteon will be pretty solid, but Jolteon is very much pending. Silph's going to build the Ghost Identity as Marowak. Jolteon is very much pending me having me getting a Dragonite, Dratini in Safari Zone. Assuming I don't do that, I still have Magneton. I use Magneton with fine. So I'm gonna need the electric type coverage on my team, and that covers most of Lorelei's Pokemon. It helps against Agatha's Pokemon, and it helps against some of Lance's Pokemon. So what other innovations? What other optimizations do I see myself making to the crew? Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess Arcanine's good against Jinx. That's it. Is that really it? What else is in the Elite Four? Bruno? Okay, well, Bruno just dies to Espeon. We're not worried about Bruno. Honestly, Agatha probably also dies to Espeon. We really would need an Ice Beam wielder. Gyarados could fit the bill just fine. You also get Lapras and Silph, and Lapras, if it has shell armor, it's an easy addition to my team. It does so well into the last like 3 gyms. It's pretty insane. We'll lead Fox into this. Fox can deal with these. Gyarados is also, I think Gyarados is arguably better against. Well, honestly, it depends. I was gonna say Gyarados is probably better against Charizard. That could be true, but I think Lapras is bulkier. And again, I know that Lapras goes neutral against fire moves, but Lapras also cannot be. Lapras also, if it has shell armor, it can't be crit, which is especially helpful, and it just has better bulk anyway. Assuming that I'm keeping Arcanine on the team, Arcanine would be a pretty decent pivot for Lapras so that it doesn't come in on a fire move. Because this Arcanine does not have. Ooh, we're getting all the luck. It doesn't have Flash Fire, but it still resists fire just fine. Arcanine's pretty bulky as well. So let's see. Espeon has to be on the crew. That's a given. We definitely have Magneton, and I think we definitely bring Snorlax. Snorlax honestly just destroys so much of the Elite Four. It just destroys so much of the game in general. So, assuming I have Espeon, Lord willing, Lax, and Magneton, then what? Dragonite, probably. Dragonite's pretty sick, not gonna lie. And then either Gyarados or Lapras, so then who? Like, then who else do I add? Arcanine? I know I was talking about Arcanine. Do I have any antidote? Don't remember if I do. So let's think, because like Magneton and then say Arcanine do fine against Lorelei. Espeon does great against Bruno. Espeon and so wait, I guess Snorlax also does great against Agatha, because you can get a TM for Shadow Ball and teach it to Snorlax, and it does fine against Agatha. And then like the combination of Magneton and Lapras / Gyarados does well against Lance. Against the champion's a mixed bag. You lead Magneton, it kills the Pidgeot in one shot. And then you have a really safe pivot. Like you either switch in Gyarados directly, because it resists fire and has Intimidate to weaken flying moves, or you'd use Arcanine to pivot into Lapras if you brought Lapras along. And then Lapras can deal with the Charizard. Then he'd probably send in what? Executor? That's a pretty fine swap to Dragonite. Yeah, honestly. It would really depend. I mean, there's a lot of things pending right now, notably, like, does Lapras have Shell Armor? Because Shell Armor Lapras is really insane. Even though it goes neutral to fire, it's still pretty insane. Stab, Ice Beam. Honestly, I would put much more faith in, Lapras being able to deal with Lance's Pokemon than Gyarados. Although Gyarados would also do pretty well. Okay, I have to watch Fox. We'll swap here, why not? We'll bring in the superior species of rat. Probably, like, even the levels here, right? I feel like they really expect you to do this before Erica, or they just expect you to not grind for Erica. Which Erica's pretty bad, so it's not hard to believe either one of those things. Huh? You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubelin's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Pokédex quest requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, it may fail. I'd like you to have the Pokéfood. Right. So let's check the map for a moment, because there's two ways to get where I want to go. Town map. So if I want to get to Fuchsia City, I can go west from Celadon, go down the path with all the bikers who will just have their minds melted by Espeon Psybeams or Confusion, and that's fine. I could do that, but that shuts me off from a few encounters. If I want to maximize my encounters, I go south from Lavender Town. Oh, the Fisherman route. This is Route 12. The Fisherman's here. This is how I get the Super Route. So actually, no, screw that. I'm going Route 12. I need my Super Route to try and get a Dratini. Okay, so. Yep, we're going down Route 12. Any items I want before I head out? And I have one repel. I'm saving that for the Safari Zone. I'll probably need more, honestly. I have a star piece. I have things to sell. But I think I'm fine as far as like items to buy. Oh yeah, the lookout spot. There's an oak aid here, right? I was wrong. Oh, it's at the next checkpoint. Right, so it's gonna be a lot of, It sounds like there's really, like, no more good grass-type Pokemon that I'm really expecting. So I probably could just, Oh, I've had Bullet Seed this whole time. I can probably just teach Daisy Giga Drain. Oh, I'm saving Aerial Ace for Dragonite now I think about it, huh? Or can Gyarados? No. Fox can, but not the flying type Gyarados. Okay, yeah, because that makes a lot of sense, y'all. I want Daisy to have a move that can actually use more than 5 times. Be patient. Fishing is a waiting game. Kinda cool. I don't know how worthwhile it is to use Sweet Stone because it might have Clear Body. Yeah, it's Clear Body. There we go. How did we miss that 3 times in a row? What are the odds on that? Okay, could use a few more than 2 hits, please. At least Tentacool staying asleep. And Strict. Not exactly the devastating blow I would have expected, but you know what? We take those. A much better target. Easy. Once Daisy reaches, I think, level 35, she learns Moonlight. And once we've done that, I want to talk to all of these. I don't know what fisherman on Route 12. Oh, I think actually I do know. It's a guy in a house. I didn't need to do this battle. There is a house with a fisherman on Route 12. Are there any encounters on Route 12? Because it's occurred to me that we don't know. Like, obviously there's encounters, there's fishing encounters. But, like, which ones? Trying to check. Pokemon in Gen 3. So, oh yeah, there is grass in Route 12. I can get Venonat. Yeah, honestly, I'd be guaranteed Venonat. That would remove a dupe for later. What am I getting? I mean, there's plenty of water-type Pokemon. Even with a Super Rare, I'd get what? Psyduck, maybe? More likely Horsey, but like, Horsey can't actually evolve into Kingdra in this. And, Seadra is kind of just bad. It has no special defense. it just dies way too easy, so I don't want a Horsey. So I may as well get a guaranteed Venonat here, remove the dupe for later. Poliwag is faster than Daisy. Interesting. Interesting how that works. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame, I suppose, to not bring my Daisy along, because, you know, Oddish was my first ever shiny Pokemon, so it's special to me now. This is a very recent development, but it's still really special to me. So it'd be a bit of a shame not to bring it along, but, you know, for the good of the team. That's the thing with Nuzlockes, right? Oh, shoot, I almost forgot. Defense 33, Defense 67. Is Gyarados my most defensive Pokemon? Yeah, it basically is. So this is a level 30 Snorlax. It's going to be a bear to catch, especially since it happens to have a Chesto Berry and Nose Rest. I'm gonna try it. I forgot that this would be my Route 12 encounter. Never mind about Venonat then. So the plan here is lead Fox, get the Intimidate off, and then almost immediately switch into Joker to get another Intimidate. And now I think about it, Joker has Dragon Rage. So that's a pretty reliable way to wear it down. I don't know how much danger we're in. We could stay in, maybe. We could be risking crit. Joker, that's a lot of sleep turns, buddy. I think another one just might kill. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball. Oh, wow. Like, not even. Wow. No shot? I'm gonna switch in Daisy, and I'm gonna try to put it to sleep. I can use a Sweet Scent here. Or it's just gonna do that. You could put it back to sleep. Oh, shoot, I can't do that. It doesn't have Sleep Talk though, just Snore. And AI is random, so it's not going to be programmed to like always go for Snore. That actually works fine, because it's guaranteed to be asleep for 2 turns, which means 2 free Dragon Rage. And now, yeah, this is guaranteed to hit because of the, I think it's basically guaranteed because of the Sweet Scent. Okay, but I only have Pokeballs. I'm Giga Draining. It shouldn't kill. Snorlax is the Def Tank. We could afford another one here. Okay, I can't afford another other one. Well, I freaking can now. I almost hit run. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna run out of Dragon Rage PP. I want to put it to sleep on my terms. So it's not healing. Pokeball? What the? Wow. How? How is it not even... What the crap? Oh, this is so tilting. What HP would a level 30 Snorlax have? Okay, I'm trying to see if this thing can take 3 Dragon Rages. Oh, no shot. Yeah, it can. Okay. Well, 3 is all I got left. I'm risking crit on Joker, which is really scary. No! Screw this fight! No! Alright, if I can only get so many, if I have to keep getting hits off, I better make sure they count. I'm fine with risking Piranha Plant here. I can't put it back to sleep because Gloom's asleep. Hyper Fang won't kill unless it crits. According to the math I've got. Can you wake up, please, Piranha? On the plus side, we're stalling this thing out of its rest PP. I haven't been counting how many it's used. On the downside, we're getting stalled out of our Pokeballs. Oh, finally. Oh, man. That was one of the more tilting experiences from this run. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it promptly goes to sleep. So Snorlax is in the game as an assist statue, but technically, Jigglypuff is also a Smash character, and Jigglypuff's most powerful move is Rest. So this seems fitting. All right. I think I've fought all the fishermen. Except that one. We're going back partly to heal and partly to check on these new encounters, see how worthwhile they are bringing. So we have Ghastly, and we have our new Jigglypuff. Yeah. So if I decide, I mean, I still haven't really figured out what I'm doing with trade evolutions yet, but I think they're fair game. Like, I use them on my hard copy runs because I have Pokemon Coliseum and I can trade Pokemon. So there's really no reason to not use them here. So let's see about it. Oh, who's this gentleman here? Just warning about Team Rocket. Okay. Duck Hunt, Donkey Kong, World Tour. Quirky Nature. That is neutral, I'm pretty sure. Ghastly at level 15. Not bad attack, actually. Quirky is neutral, yep. Yeah, I mean, its attack is pretty fine. Its defense is very bad. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I don't think I'm especially inclined towards this one. This Nuzlockes has a gentle nature. Plus Bedef minus defense. So honestly, that's not bad. I mean, that's basically what Snorlax is like anyway. It just turned up to 11. Also pretty strong attack. Decent HP. We don't care about special attacks. Bedef is less excellent. Actually, Bedef is still okay. Speed is low, but it's Snorlax. We don't expect it. It has immunity though. I didn't do any ability checking. Yeah, immunity is not my favorite ability. I didn't even think to check. Nevertheless, Snorlax is still a broken Pokemon, so it joins the crew. Actually, no. We need Falco. We could use the cover to flying type offers. Sorry, Piranha Plant. You will be missed. Okay, so yeah, we get a Super Rod here real soon. I don't know if anything would prevent us from just immediately trying for Dratini then. And then if that doesn't work out, we just run all the way, we just run back to Celadon and buy one there. Yeah, it's right here, this person. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing and can't bear to go without. Do you like to fish? Sure. A Super Rod. If I catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. I love seeing gigantic Magikarp. So there was a gigantic Magikarp in like Pokemon Journeys, wasn't there? Okay, I don't want to fight this guy. Because if I remember him right, he has an Electrode that blows up. Yeah, that's the grass where I suppose I would have caught a Venonat. Oh, wait. It also does... Oh. Okay, well, come on in, Jigglypuff. Wait. Okay, sure, you know what? Why not? A Pikachu. Okay, now let's bring Daisy back in. I'll have to update the graphic here in a moment, I now realize, because the roster has changed. Good, good. That's a clean kill. What do you send in next? Nothing too threatening then. Oh no, my grass type had its attack lowered, everyone. Oh no. That's a 5-hit Bullet Seed. Cheers. So the thing I was gonna say is that I do now realize that I could get the TM for the HM for Fly, and I actually really am going to want that because I can use it. I beat Surge, I can use Fly. So here's the thing I start thinking about, right? It feels like a really... I don't know. It makes me want... Sorry, my brain's a little slow today. We need to backtrack a bit. If we want to get Fly, we have to backtrack back to Celadon. There's another Snorlax there. And who wants to bet that one will have, almost ran into that guy. Oh yeah, wait, I can use the roads now. Saffron City exists, and we're moving on. This part just feels really weird though, the way that like there's just two cities that are literally right next to each other, and no one really bats an eye about the map design there. I have to say I'm not as impressed by it. And I don't have a cut wielder on my team. Let's fix that. I have my HM slave Meowth in the PC. We're gonna get Fly, and then we can just fly back to Lavender Town. So I guess for now Jigglypuff goes back in the box. We'll come back for you, Puff. Oh, I do have to update the graphic. Yeah, give me a sec. Let me get Fly, and let me get my team properly in order again, and then then I'll update the graphic. Hey, Thanos, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, look, there's another Snorlax there. Who wants to bet that one will have the ability I want? The one I caught does not, sadly. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'm gonna get up to you with this. HMO2 is Fly. It's a wonderfully convenient move. Oh, you have a Fearow. That's what that Pokemon is. Okay. We're gonna teach Fly to my So actually, yeah, Thanos. I don't know if you've ever talked. How familiar are you with Pokemon? Not at all. Okay. Wait, so you're not familiar at all with Pokemon. Okay. So this is a special type of Pokemon challenge called a Nuzlocke challenge. It's basically Pokemon, but with permadeath. Some of my previous roommates were into it, so I saw a bit over their shoulder, but I don't know much about anything. So this is called a Nuzlocke challenge. It's Pokemon, but hard mode. If I can only catch one Pokemon in each area, and if my Pokemon falls in battle, it's permanently dead and I cannot use it ever again. Fade to Black Skyrim. And I have to beat the whole game under these conditions, where under these conditions, I could technically lose a Pokemon game, which is not supposed to be possible. But cheers, that's the way we roll. There's also a special rule that I've added. There's a few special rules I've added to this, but one of the main one is that, hang on, is that this Pokemon, Espeon, my favorite Pokemon, is modded into the game as my partner because it's not actually supposed to be able to be put in this game. I modded it in. But the counterbalance is that if it has to be in my party at all times, and if it faints, I have to reset the run regardless of what the rest of my party is up to. So, special rules to make the game a little bit more challenging, but also a little more fun. So now that a little bit, lol. I mean, the thing is also that, like, Espeon is a very powerful Pokemon, so the fact that, like, it feels a little disingenuous that I modded one into the game when it's actually a pretty good Pokemon to have, especially in this game, because so Pokemon games are released in generations, and so obviously Gen 1 was the first one. This is a Gen 3 remake of the original Gen 1 game, and in this region, in Kanto, Psychic-type Pokemon like Espeon are so broken. In Gen 2, they literally added the Dark and Steel types to the game just to counterbalance how broken Psychic-type Pokemon were. So the fact that I modded in a super powerful Psychic type into the game it's a little disingenuous to do it, but also if it dies, I just lose the whole run. So that's the yin to the yang of it. If my broken psychic Pokemon does die, I just lose. Yeah. So part of the reason why psychic Pokemon were broken in Gen 1 is because so in Pokemon you have physical attack and physical defense, which govern well your physical attacks, and you have special attack and special defense with special moves. But in Gen 1, there was no distinction between special attack and special defense. There was just the special stat, which was both of them. So a really powerful psychic type special attacker like Alakazam also had broken special defense, and a lot of Pokemon moves are special, especially in the earlier generations. So it made special Pokemon just broken. So that was part of the reason, but even so, there's not much in Kanto that can hit psychic Pokemon effectively. And that makes them very easy to use, because there's no good bug type moves, even though bug moves are super effective. There was no dark type, and all the ghost types in the game are also part poison type, and psychic is super effective against poison, so we just kill them too. I think the rationale for what psychic type Pokemon are weak to, it's all human fears, from what I've heard. So what are humans normally afraid of? The dark, ghosts, and bugs. So that's what psychic is weak to. Also, one of the Nuzlocke rules is that I have to nickname all of my Pokemon. So the theme for this run, with the exception of my companion, the theme for this run is Smash Bros. Oh, did the lo-fi stop? I better restart it. So what else are you up to, Thanos? How you doing? Oh, well, you have a poly... Oh. Been good just working a lot? I get that, yeah. I get that. Work's been a bit slow for me lately. Fox is trying to learn Flame Wheel. Okay. It's just a better version of Ember at this point, right? Yeah. So a lot of Pokemon like type matchups, Thanos, are pretty intuitive. So like, you know, water is good against fire, electric is good against water, ground is good against electric, grass is good against electric and water and ground, fire is good against grass, ice is good against grass, fire is good against ice, etc., etc. A lot of them are pretty intuitive. So like Poliwag is a water type Pokemon, so that's why I removed my Growlithe from the fight, because it's fire type. But Daisy is a grass type, good against them. And some Pokemon have dual typings. So my Gloom, my Daisy, is both grass and poison type. And the way in type matchups, they stack on each other. So, like, for example, let me think. Fire is weak to rock, but fighting is super effective against rock. So a dual fire fighting type Pokemon it goes neutral against rock. The type matchups cancel each other. But a rock and ground type Pokemon is 4 times weak to water and grass, because both rock and ground are weak to water and grass. So they can stack in ways that are good, or they can stack in ways that really screw you over. Yeah. Okay, wait, that did... Yeah, that's risking a critical hit if I stay in. So Pokemon moves have like I can't remember. I'm assuming you can also double stack for 4 times in your favor. Yes, you actually can. I'm trying to think of a good example of that. So like Caesar, the final form of Scyther is it's Bug and Steel type. Wait, why is that the example? Oh yeah, so both Bug and Steel resist Grass. So Caesar is 4 times resistant to Grass. Yeah. You can do it exactly like that, yep. And there are some Pokemon types that only have like 1 weakness, but like Caesar being Bug Steel is only weak to fire, but it happens to also be 4 times weak to fire. That's the trade-off. Quagsire, or like any water ground type, is only weak to grass, but it's 4 times weak to grass. There's exactly 1 Pokemon type combination in the early generations that has no weaknesses at all, and that's Dark and Ghost. But the problem is that there are only 2 Pokemon who've ever had that typing, and those Pokemon are Sableye and Spiritomb, both of which are just really bad. Like, they're just very underwhelming bad Pokemon. So, type matchups don't always guarantee that your Pokemon is good, but they can help. They can help quite a lot. And honestly, there are times when like a super effective move isn't even the best move. So like, for example, actually no, that's a terrible example. Never mind. I'll have a better example at some point, but belay that for now. Because every move has a set base power, and a super effective move does 2 times the base damage, but every Pokemon also has with their move something called Stab, or same type attack bonus, which means that their moves get more powerful if they share a type with that move. So if a fire type Pokemon uses a fire type move, that move gets a 1.5 times bonus to its power. So sometimes a really strong Stab move does better than a move that would be super effective to the enemy Pokemon. So you do have to think about what your move choice is. So these bikers are almost always going to have poison-type Pokemon, so that's why I switched in my Psychic type to the front. Because Psychic is super effective to poison, and my Espeon is very strong. We one-shot this. Yeah, okay, good. They can sometimes explode, which is terrifying to go up against. Call them the creepers of Pokemon. Actually, there's a few Pokemon that can't explode, but... Okay. No, honestly, not for me. The Explosion? Oh, Venonat. Oh, okay. So Explosion is a move that it naturally causes whoever uses it to die, but it does an insane amount of damage to the enemy Pokemon. Oh, right. So Espeon has an ability called Synchronize, which in most cases means that if it gets afflicted by a status condition, like poison, it will also inflict that status condition on whoever gave it to them. But because Venonat is part poison type, it cannot be poisoned, so that didn't work. Also, I don't have many Pokeball stuff. I might end up killing the Venonat, or missing the encounter. It knows Okay, that's fine. It's not nearly enough to kill us. Although, now I need to see I want to see if I can put it to sleep. Putting them to sleep makes them easier to catch, but I'm risking more damage. Confusion did 12, crit would make it 24, we're out of crit range. This is my last Pokeball. If I miss this here... Awesome. Alright, what Smash character do I name Venonat after? It turns into Venomoth, which is a giant moth. What Smash Bros character do I name you after? I guess you're a bug. I could just name you Villager. Yeah, you know, let's do that. We'll name it Villager. Because Villager catches bugs in one of his windscreens. Anyway, what was I saying? Explosion, yeah, it does an insane amount of damage, and it will almost universally kill anything that it hits. So it's terrifying for me because if my Pokemon dies, it's just gone. And if Espeon dies, the whole run is just gone. There is one fight in the Johto games, and like the Gen 2 games and the Gen 4 remakes of them, where the entire fight, the guy has like 5 coughing and 1 wheezing, all of whom know how to explode or self-destruct. So that fight has been described as like the biggest middle finger to challenge runners. Look, wheezing. We kill those. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Alright, so the other thing is I have modded in rare candies to the game, which are candies that level up your Pokemon. Because, like, eventually with these types of runs, you reach the point where you have to level grind your Pokemon to make them not die. And it never takes... It gets to a point where it's not at all difficult. It's just really time consuming. And we want to avoid that. So we just... more and more people are adding rare candies to the game so that they, just because there's no risk from grinding, but it just takes a long time. So we add rare candies to make it easier. I have done that with this run, which is why I'm avoiding the enemy trainers. Normally I would fight them just for the EXP. Okay, Safari Zone, Fuchsia City. Okay, this is really important. Hang on a moment. Let's see. I could catch a Dratini... Oh, I could catch them in any area. Okay. So, the whole reason that I doubled back to get HM Fly, and the reason why I need the Super Rod, is all tied to what's happening here. So in Fuchsia City, which is where I am now, there's a place called the Safari Zone, where you can get a whole bunch of less common Pokemon, but per the rules of this challenge, I can only catch the first Pokemon that I meet in this area, and if I lose that Pokemon, well, it sucks to be me. In the Safari Zone, Pokemon can run away. So I need to be really careful here, but in the Safari Zone, I have a chance of getting Dratini, which evolves into Dragonair, which is the one Dragon-type Pokemon in this game. I can guarantee a Dratini by going somewhere else, but I want to see if I can get it here so I can get another guaranteed encounter later on. I know that's all super confusing. I'll explain more. I'll be able to show more in a hot minute, but for now, just accept that I'm excited to be here because I could get Dratini here, and I want it. So I need... Oh yeah, wait. I guess I don't actually get... I still need Pokeballs, so I'm gonna get Pokeballs. But you get special Safari Balls in this place. If I don't get a Dratini here, it's a shame, but it won't be a big deal. I'll just go back to... I'll just go back first to I'll go back to Celadon and get one. Yes, I'd like to play. Okay, so first things first. What level are the Pokemon in this area? Okay, so I use Repel. and I lead with Espeon, so nothing can jump at me until I reach the water. I don't know if Repel affects fishing encounters or not. We're gonna find that out. Although, actually, if Repel does manipulate the fishing encounters, that could be to my advantage, because it means with a Super Rod, I either get Psyduck or Dragonair. I don't think Repel affects the fishing encounters, though. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, Super Rod, register to the select button, and start fishing. You can get Goldeen on a Super Rod? I don't already have a Goldeen. You know, thinking about it more, I probably could have fished up a Goldeen elsewhere. Let's see. Game data, game locations. Yeah, so there were a bunch of places I could have actually gotten one of those, so that was really stupid of me. Screw that. I don't care about Goldeen. Yeah, so even getting that wouldn't have guaranteed Dragonite. It just would have made it easier. I didn't even think about my encounter routing with that. I got distracted. That's my bad. Okay, well, it's fine. I will just go back to Celadon, and I'll grab one there. So I guess the only thing that means is I don't have a Jolteon, which would be really good into the next rival battle. But we'll make do. Yeah, there were some ways that I really didn't do my encounter routing very well at all with this. And that's good. That could bite me in the rear later on, but it's also like I'm not super fussed if I'm being honest. It's Kanto. It's honestly not a difficult Nuzlocke. So 500 coins cost 10,000. I have 482 right now because I gambled some. And how many do I need? Basically, my way of modding in infinite money is just gonna be sell rare candies. I need 28. So I need like 30,000 more Pokédollars. I think it only cost me like 15 rare candies, huh? Oh, it's 2,400 a pop. Wow. Dratini. Yay! Alright. Ooh, it's female Dratini. Wait, what do I name Dratini? I've already named something Ridley, and Ridley is the dragon of Smash Bros. Right? What else? What do I name a Dratini? What? Anything? Oh, wait. I know. against the lady who has the synergy with dragons. Alright, now I want to check its stats. Naughty nature, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm pulling up the Cerebi IV calculator. Alright, let's see what you got. You're level 18, HP 47, attack 34, defense 23, special attack 26. Oh wait, that's not 26. Spadef 22. Yeah, so you're gonna notice that its physical defense is lower than it's higher than special defense, even though its base Spadef is higher. That's because of the nature there. Naughty nature reduces special defense. Pretty solid IVs. So what this is, so IVs, so every Pokemon species has its base stats, which are constant for that species, but every Pokemon also has a random individual value, or IV, between 0 and 31 assigned to each of its stats, which govern their stat growth. So, like, a Dragonite with a really high attack IV would have a really high attack stat. A Dragonite with a low attack IV would still have pretty good attack stat because it's a Dragonite, it has high base physical attack, but for a Dragonite it would be bad. This Dragonair has pretty neutral IVs. I can work with that. So who comes out? Honestly, I don't know if I think I want to use Corrin, but I don't want to use it yet. Because Dratini and the evolution Dragonair are pretty bad Pokemon. It's not really until it evolves into Dragonite when it becomes good, and it does that at level 55. So, like, Dratini is fine for, like, Dragon type has a fair few resistances, but I feel like Corrin is gonna stay in the box until it's time for the very finale. And then at that point, I just candy it up. So yeah, I think Corrin stays in the box. And again, adding rare candies to the game is not taking away, in my opinion, any of the risk. We're way above level compared to, like, most of the Pokemon that we have access to. And we can also switch train them, meaning, like, put a weaker Pokemon out into battle and then switch it out for a strong Pokemon, so the weak one will still gain EXP when we win the battle. So we are very safe to train our Pokemon. There's no risk here. All this is doing is just saving a bunch of time. That's why I joked in the Minecraft Discord chat that I will mod items into Pokemon, but only under very select circumstances. Oh, so this is the move deleter. So, other thing is, there's also a guy in... Wait, oh yeah, wait, no. He's over here, right? Oh, wait, oops. So there's a guy in this area called Mr. Psychic, and he gives you the TM for Psychic, which is the most powerful Psychic type move. I want that for Companion. So also, I want to reflect on this game design for a moment with the fact that there's literally a guy who gives you the most powerful Psychic type move right in the same town as the Poison type gym leader, when Poison is weak to Psychic. Like, the reason why Kanto is considered to be as easy as it is really just because, like, a lot of the gym battles are directly counterpicked by really common Pokemon or by whatever items and moves are commonly available. Coincidence? I think not. Stinking true. We have more fishing encounters. This is the warden's house. Okay, so let me explain. This guy lost his dentures. He cannot speak properly. The steel teeth are in the safari zone. Mr. Psychic. Fuchsia City. I want to say that's where he is. Safari Warden. Is it with the Warden? Fuchsia City. Hang on, I'm trying to look this up. I've only ever heard about this guy. I've never actually, like, talked to him. Items. Wait, was I given the wrong information? I could have sworn... that you can get TM Psychic here. Pokemon Mr. Psychic. Maybe he's in Saffron City. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was very incorrect. He's in Saffron City. Hang on. So that makes more sense because Saffron City is home to the Psychic type gym leader. No, this emulator speed up. Okay, there we go. And now I have to ask the question of which of these houses does he live in? I have a feeling it's that one. It's one of. I have a feeling it's gotta be one of the ones they've blocked up. The gym is blocked too, so I can't even go in there. The Pokemon Trainer Fan Club. Which doesn't really help me at all. Okay, so it sounds like I have to do Silph now, which means that my Pokemon need a little bit of leveling up. In other words, we're gonna give them a few rare candies. So Silph is always a really fun time. Jigglypuff wants to learn Body Slam, which is just better than Headbutt, right? Because it has more base power. Headbutt can cause flinching, but you have to outspeed your opponent to flinch them. And I have a Snorlax, so it's not going to be outspeeding very much. Snorlax is not known for its speed. Yeah, we'll get the team up to level like 35 or so, then we'll be fine for Silph. So the bad guys of this game, Team Rocket, they're the Moonlight. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's where you learn that. Okay, so wait, what do I remove now? Take out Sweet Scent. We don't need that. We'll really mainly be using Sleep Powder if we're desperate or if we are trying to catch wild Pokemon. They've taken over the Silph building. If we want to have access to the Psychic type gym, we need to defeat them because they've blocked the gym. And the reason this matters is because one of the rules for this challenge that I've added in is that I can't level my Pokemon up higher than whatever the next gym leader's ace Pokemon is. That's one of the other reasons why I'm fine using rare candies, because I can't use them to overlevel my Pokemon. But the thing is, the Psychic type gym and the Poison type gym have the same level cap, so I have to take them on back to back. And if I want to be able to do that effectively, I need to take on Silph first. And I want to take on Sabrina first because I just might need Espeon against Sabrina as a contingency plan. But I'm going to be heavily leaning on Espeon during Koga's gym, during the Poison gym. So I'd rather you take on Sabrina first while I have all my teammates available, rather than risk overleveling Espeon against the Poison gym and then not have it be available against the Psychic one. The other thing I just thought about is that now that we've gotten Daisy up to level 35, now that it has Moonlight, there's really nothing to prevent me now from helping it evolve into its final form. So Pokemon evolutions are interesting. Actually, wait, which floor do I want? So some Pokemon evolve based on friendship, some of them evolve when you trade them, and others evolve if you give them a special type of stone. And my Gloom happens to be one of those Pokemon. It needs a Leaf Stone. And Stone evolutions don't learn many moves, which is why you usually delay them till they have all the moves you want. But this one now has all the moves that I want. So Daisy, achieve your final form. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever used Vileplume. I've used Bellossom on occasion, but I don't think I've ever used Vileplume. This will be interesting. Okay, y'all, I need a quick few minutes before I start Silph, because this is going to take a while and I could really use a breather. Give me just a few, I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. And ready for Silph Go. So the thing that's going to end up happening is I actually do not know what the optimal Silph Go route is. As soon as I find a card key, I'm on the right track. But I cannot remember what the path is. Now, if I felt like being cheap with it, there is an easy way to do this, which is just look up like speedrun, like look up fastest Kanto speedrun, put it on my other monitor, and just go back and forth. That's how you could do that. But I wanna mess around with it a bit. I can't remember where to go. This place is a giant maze, so I cannot recall the optimal path. I think I have to beat these 4 Rocket Brothers, whoever they are. Oh, I don't think I meant to lead with Companion, but that's cool. I've got to be careful about overleveling here. It really just doesn't make sense to me why Drowsy has a move that can buff physical attack when Drowsy should be a special attacker. Oh, well, okay then. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that we have to beat these 4 Rocket Brothers. So that's one of them. I think it's another one. No, it's not. Chabak. Companion wants to learn Psybeam, which is better confusion. Cheers. Oh, well, there's the card key. I found it. That was fast. TM for Focus Punch. Nice. Wow. I'm already here. I think I'm almost... How did I do that? Okay, yeah, sure. You know what? We take those. Come on, Jigglypuff. Debut battle time. Panda G. What kept you, Bard? Ha ha ha. I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket... I mean, honestly, Team Rocket didn't slow me down. I fought I went randomly up to floor 9, fought one trainer, used the warp plate, found the card key. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. Okay, you could have just come up and talked to me, but you know what? You do you, rival Panda G. That's a crit. And there's Gyarados. Come on in, Daisy. Now a Vileplume. Come on. Okay, we're at -2 defense. Thank you. See how Giga Drain does. That's really not very much. If it wakes up, it wants to use a physical move, so I switch in Joker. Oh, that's level 40 Charizard. I think we're okay. That's another crit. Wow. Okay, we got the confusion, but it wants... I think, yeah, if it crits again, we lose Gyarados. I'm switching in Falco. If it hits itself in confusion, it's in quick attack range. Oh no. That was pretty necessary. That was necessary. Okay, I need to do some calcs. That's the first death. Yeah, I did not, yeah. That's... It's okay. We could afford to lose Falco, but... Charizard at level 40 will at most have a speed stat, assuming optimal IVs in nature, of 106. Do I have a Pokemon faster than that? Oh, wait, no! Okay, well... Let's see. Okay, so the only way that Espeon is not faster than this Charizard is if this thing has, like, perfect speed. We Psybeam. Bingo. And there's the sleepy Gyarados. So the best part is that because it's still asleep, a sleeping Pokemon is guaranteed to stay asleep for one turn, but I'm pretty sure if you switch it out, its sleep turns reset. So this Gyarados should not wake up. Yet. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait! I misclicked. I misclicked and used Tail Whip instead of Quick Attack. Oh, that almost cost me. Okay. I need to take a breath and slow down because I'm playing very sloppy and it's gonna hurt me. Execute. Grass and Psychic type. We send in Fox. It's using Confusion. Shoot. That's a lot of damage. Do I have a safe switch? What's this Execute's learn set? There's a lot of trainers in Silph code. It's hard to sort through all these. Okay, so this Execute doesn't really have a thing that it can effectively do to Companion. Because we resist... We're Psychic types, so we resist Psychic moves. And Sunspore is fine because we have Synchronize. So we paralyze it too. Perfect. Oh, you still have Alakazam. Okay, this isn't looking good. This is not looking great. Oh wait, no. Actually, it's fine. This Alakazam's only damaging move is Future Sight, so I can bring Puff back in. Because Alakazam is very frail physically, it'll just die to my Body Slam. So this guy gives me a gift Lapras. Lapras is gonna be one of the most important Pokemon potentially of this run. What do I name it? It's a transport Pokemon. It likes having things right on its back. It's water type. It's like a giant dinosaur, but it's like a nice dinosaur. Oh yeah, I forgot. I already know exactly what I'm naming you. Very intelligent Pokemon, but it'll be much better off with you. So, Lapras canonically are an endangered species. Okay, so third floor. Also third floor. So if I just come back to the 5th floor, I can come right back easy. The reason why Yoshi is going to be really important is because Yoshi could have the ability Shell Armor, which means it cannot be critically hit, which would have helped a lot in this most recent battle, because we got crit like twice this battle. Also, I have to bury my Falco. It died, which means I cannot use it. I've been playing pretty sloppy. I came into this battle very under level, compared to Charizard especially. I got very lucky. And like, the main thing is I could afford to lose Falco. It was gonna fall off pretty hard soon anyway. And of the Pokemon I had, and I guess maybe Daisy, I could have more afforded to lose. But like, I came into this fight really willy-nilly without a plan. It cost me. It cost me a Pokemon. Lax Nature. Lax Nature means plus defense minus special defense. And it has Water Absorb and not Shell Armor. Alright, that means we're probably not using Yoshi. It's still a decent Pokemon, but it's significantly worse without it becomes significantly worse without Shell Armor. There's really no scope for using Water Absorb because we've already fought the Water type gym. There's basically no Water type. I mean, there's Water type trainers, that's sure, but like, none of the major battles that we're up against are going to use really Water-type Pokemon, except, like, I guess Lorelei, but we're just going to use a Magneton or something for that, so there's no real use for it. So having an ability that absorbs water is pretty pointless. It's still got decent moves, but I mean, I'm still probably going to bring it as like a possible answer for Sabrina, but that's going to be for like Sabrina, the Psychic Gem. And there's a reason why that helps. For now, I guess I'll bring Corrin. I'll level up Corrin. Boss Rocket should be fine because we have... Oh yeah, I need to heal. We have Gyarados and we have what's-its-face. Sorry, words. And we have Espeon, and there's really not much he can do about that. So let's go back in. I did not expect Silph to be this quick. Like, we're already almost there. Once we fought the rival, we're almost to Boss Rocket. Okay, so we want to avoid him. Go this way. Go this way. What's in that container? Hyper Potion. Okay. Oh, wait. Alright, one more fight. Cubone is ground type, so my water flying type is immune to its ground moves and just kills with Water Pulse. Now you have a Drowsy. We have super effective Bite, which can also cause a flinch, which had just happened. Believe it, that was good timing, Drowsy. That could poison me. That did poison me. That's fine. You just have Marowak, and I don't think that can do much to me. But I'm gonna switch in Daisy just to be safe. Good rain. Perfect. Okay. So first things first. Antidote for the poison. I'm gonna get my Pokemon up to like level 40. I should have enough candies. Yeah, I have enough candies for that. So Sleep Talk is a really interesting move. It lets someone do a random attack. It'll cause it to, if it's asleep, it will randomly do one of its other attacks. But the thing is, if it's asleep and uses Sleep Talk, it could also accidentally use Rest, which is a move that puts you to sleep. It won't work if you're already asleep, so there's a random chance of just having a dead turn. So I prefer to use Snore, which is a more consistent way to do damage to enemy Pokemon while asleep. Alright, I want to check. Giovanni. Silph Cobos. Leads with Nidorino, has a Rhydon, a Kangaskhan, and a Nidoqueen. I'm only familiar with Rest because of Super Smash Bros. Yeah, so what Rest does in this game is, yeah, it puts them to sleep, but it completely heals your Pokemon. Of all damage, all status conditions, all everything gets healed by Rest. So it's an insanely good move if you can afford to stay asleep for really long. Honestly, like, wait, which Smash Bros did you play? I'm curious. Okay, I was gonna say, if it were Melee, like, Puff is actually, like, top 5 in Melee. And Rest is part of why. Joker wants to learn Hydro Pump. Okay. Yeah, that'll be great. I appreciate that. I need to grab more rare candies soon. Nope, Helping Hand is useless. We'll get Core up to level 37. It'll evolve by then. Goron wants to learn Dragon Rage, it's probably fine. It's better than Wrap. Yeah, we'll pick up some more rare candies soon. I've modded NPCs into the game who give them to us. There's actually one in Vermilion City. Slam's pretty inaccurate, but yeah, it's pretty bad. 75% accuracy is really just unreliable. I want to actually wait. Hang on. I want to see. If I'm not using you, most likely, does Dratini? Some Pokemon learn powerful moves more easily if you delay their evolution. I've never really checked to see if that's the case with Dratini. I think it is, but I want to check. It would learn Outrage more quickly, but it'll learn Agility at level 36, which I could actually afford to wait for that. But I have to spam the B button every time it tries to evolve till then, because you can't. That's how you cancel evolutions. Waiting till she learns agility. Almost there. Yeah, right here. Agility is a move that doubles your speed stat in battle. It's insanely useful. Oh yeah, I actually want that to happen now. Okay, so what's the strategy for Rocket Boss Giovanni? He leads with Nidorino, who's just pure poison. So I'll lead with Companion Espeon. I don't know who that will bait in next. We'll play it by ear. If it's Rhyhorn, we probably just kill that too in one shot. Ah, Bard, so we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Easy one-shot. There's Nidoqueen. Okay, calculation time. Let's see, I can check my exact stats if I'm careful. And the three that I mainly care about are my HP, my defense. Actually, no, I care about three of them. I care about my speed too. This Espeon has a hasty nature, which is plus speed. That's really good. That's probably why I was able to outspeed the Charizard in the rival fight, even though I was under level. It's also a perfect speed stat. Wow. Defense 58. That's also perfect defense. Not bad. HP is not perfect. Not even. And my special attack is 115, which isn't terrible, but it's not brilliant. And against a Nidoqueen at level 41, it's most likely using Body Slam. That is going to be its highest damaging move. Let me pull up the calculator over here. Can it kill us? No. It cannot one-shot us. What if it has an attack buffing nature? It still can't one-shot us even if it crits. And we should definitely outspeed this thing. So basically what I'm saying is, according to all the information available to me, it is extremely safe to just stay in, click Psybeam, and watch the stocks rise. And it just uses freaking Poison Sting. Like, what? Why? So that could be a bit of a nuisance. Because I don't know if Actually, wait, no, I've got a contingency plan for the Rhyhorn. We can finish off the Nidoqueen. If it's Kangaskhan, okay, so we can't one-shot the Kangaskhan, but it can absolutely now kill us. So I'm switching in... Oh, I didn't heal Joker. Oh, that's a shame, but that's alright. I'm switching in Joker to get off an Intimidate, and it gets off a Tail Whip. That's fine. Hydro Pump, we missed. And then it misses Mega Punch, so we're pretty okay. That didn't do very much damage. I was hoping for a flinch. Hydro Pump, there we go. And now it's just Rhyhorn, and Rhyhorn should go down to a Water Pulse. It's Quad. There we go. Rhyhorn is a Rock Ground type, so it's one of the ones that's 4 times weak to water. So that's why I use the safe Water Pulse instead of risking a miss with Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump is like 80% accurate. Water Pulse is not. All Pokemon exist for Team Rocket, he says. I must go, but I shall return. Okay. Good job, team. You battled beautifully. I'm proud of you. Who's the girl? Secretary. Oh dear boy, thank you for saving Silph. I'll never forget that you saved us in our moment of peril. I had to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. Or obtain a Master Ball. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. Alright, and off we go. Okay, we saved the day in Silph, and that's pretty cool. So now, where do I find Monsieur Psychic? It's not that house. Is it this guy? Clearly not. It's not that house. We tried that one. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. TM29 for Mr. Psychic. That's the Psychic TM. Okay. So now, let's see. This is the part where I look up what's on Sabrina's team. Sabrina's the psychic type gym leader, and she is easily the hardest gym fight in the game. So I need to be ready for her. She's next on my list. Okay, yeah, level cap of 43. So, oh yeah. So here's the thing. First off, I need to retrieve... Actually, wait. Can Kirby learn how to use... Can I teach Kirby how to use Fly? I'll change the music in a moment. Okay, so I can fly now with Kirby. Y'all, honestly, I'm really tired right now. I might actually just end things soon. I might be ending things soon. But first things first, there's a few things to take care of. Oh wait, that's not Vermilion City. So in Vermilion City is one of the NPCs that I added in to give rare candies. Take the rare candy pill. Here you go. I'll just get a bunch, why not? Okay, so first thing, what do we need as far as prep goes for this next gym fight? First things first, we are absolutely not bringing Daisy into the fight. We're going to heal, and then I'm going to put Daisy in the box. So because Daisy is poison type, She's weak to all of Sabrina's Pokemon. She's useless in that battle. We're not taking that chance. For that matter, we're not bringing the freaking level 15 Spearow either. I'm just using it to fly around right now. As far as prep goes, and the Celadon is right next to Saffron City, so we can just box Kirby now. I'm bringing Yoshi in because if all else fails against Sabrina's Vicious Alakazam, Yoshi has Perish Song, which is a move that automatically causes all Pokemon who hear it to faint in 3 turns. We can use that against her last Pokemon. The other thing that we're gonna need is on the 4th floor, we are going to need a Firestone. And I also need a whole heck ton of money. So I'm gonna sell a bunch of these rare candies for money. The reason we need money will become apparent pretty quick. Actually, wait. We might need even more money. Who knows? Firestone first. So my Fox, my Growlithe is another Pokemon that evolves by trade. Once it reaches level 43, which is our level cap, it learns Agility, and at that point, it has the moves that I want to delay evolution for. Because I can get a TM for Flamethrower here at the game corner. I can also get one, if I remember right, for Shadow Ball, which is a very strong Ghost type move. It's TM 30, yep, and I think... Which TM is Flamethrower? 13 is Ice Beam. I think it's 35. Yeah, it teaches Flamethrower. Okay. So I need one TM35 and one TM30. So I need a total of 8,500 casino coins. I might need to go and get more money. Yeah, I'm gonna need more money. Thankfully, money is not difficult. Right, I need like 20,000 more coins, which means I need at least 40,000 more Pokédollars. So wait, Bob, who did you play in Smash Ultimate? I'm curious now. I used to play way too much Smash Ultimate. With DLCs, Pyramithra, without Lucario, Captain Falcon. Okay. Pyramithra. I hate playing against them. Oh wait. I hate playing against Pyra and Mithra. They just annoy me, but... Especially in the hands of people who are very good at the game. Yeah. I mean, my characters are Zelda and Cloud, and Sephiroth with DLC. Team of Shadow Ball? It honestly is so good. She hits like a dump truck. Okay, we have all the tools we need for success. We have rare candies to spare. We go and take on Sabrina. I can't remember what the path is, but you don't actually even have to fight any of her gym trainers. So there's no risk. It's just gonna take a while. Because you can just avoid their lines of sight for some reason. Also, I found that you can combo Pyra's down air into up air. You could I think you can combo her down air into her up smash, actually. Don't quote me on it, but I think you can do that. I know with Sora you can combo like down tilt into up smash. I'm going around in circles, aren't I? Saffron Gym. Yamabuki Gym. You get the Marsh Badge, teleporters. Okay. Oh, so it's like it's very specifically. There we go. Oh, so I was actually in the right room. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get some hype music on in a moment, but first things first, we're getting everyone to level 43. And that unfortunately does have to include Yoshi. This is gonna take a minute. So let me just walk through what I'm doing. The plan is gonna be teach Snorlax. So Jigglypuff, my Snorlax, has amazingly high HP, attack, and defense. And for some reason, ghost type moves in Gen 3 scale off physical attack and not special. So the plan is to teach Yoshi Jigglypuff Shadow Ball, which it can learn for some reason, and use that to sweep through as many of Sabrina's Pokemon as possible. Combination of Shadow Ball and Body Slam. If that fails, or if Yoshi gets in, if Jigglypuff gets in critical condition, the contingency plan is to use Yoshi and set up Perish Song to put Alakazam on a timer. And maybe even use Confuse Ray on it as well to reduce the risk. Yoshi wants to learn Rain Dance. That could be permissible. Except probably not. Actually, wait, no. When are we going to use Body Slam? So we're gonna evolve. So the only danger is if Yoshi gets crit, which is part of why I really wanted Shell Armor, because that removes the danger. Yoshi's pretty bulky, but Alakazam is so powerful, a crit could be devastating. But we don't have another option. The good news is, no safeguard. Yep, no safeguard. The good news is that we can also get some more bulk on our team by evolving Fox with our Firestone. Because at level 43, Fox should learn Agility. Yep. Which we just replace. We replace Leer. We don't need Leer on this thing. If it comes to it, actually, I could probably use Fox to go head-to-head against her Venomoth. Because Venomoth is bug type, it's weak to my fire moves. I could set up Agility so that I outspeed the Alakazam, possibly. I have to do the calcs on that. And then I have Flamethrower and Bite to help deal with Sabrina's Pokemon. So actually, this is a thing though, so Flamethrower has 95 base power. With Stab from Fox, that becomes like 140 almost. So a Bite has 60 base power, super effective for Dark type, makes it 120. So actually, Flamethrower will always do more damage than Bite will. The thing that makes it beneficial to have Bite is that Bite can cause the Alakazam to flinch if I outspeed it. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Yawn. We don't need Yawn on this thing. Do I have any berries? I have a singular Oran berry, which I will give to Jigglypuff, just in case. Okay, keep up with the rare candy pill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I believe this Gyarados has a minus speed nature, so I cannot count on it to outspeed Sabrina's Alakazam. It's really gonna be either like, because if things get critical and I have to stall out turns of Perish Song, Companion is probably okay for that. Honestly, so is Yoshi. Yoshi's pretty bulky, and again, I'm not planning to use it. I don't know if I'm gonna use it on my Elite Four team. I'm probably gonna go and get a Slowbro or just use Joker, honestly. No, Block is a terrible move. The only thing is I have to watch out for moves like Future Sight. If Companion dies again, the run's just over. Yes, actually, we do want Psych Up for this. Psych Up could be insane. So what Psych Up does is that if your target has used moves that change their stats or has stats affected in any way, you copy their stat changes. Hey, Emerald. So Psych Up actually saved my life in one of my other Nuzlockes of this game, when I could use it on her Alakazam, because her Alakazam loves to use Calm Mind, which buffs special stats. So if I have Psych Up, I can copy their special buffs. That's really good. I forgot Companion would learn that, but it's certainly saving my life. Okay. I think that's all the rare candies. I just wanted to also teach you Psychic. Wait. Freaking Snorlax can learn Psychic? What on earth? Since when does that happen? I didn't even know that. How does the giant sleeping teddy bear Pokemon learn Psychic? I don't understand, but you know what? It's fine. I mean, it can also learn Shadow Ball, so... Okay, I have my TMs, I have my plan. Now I just need epic fight music, because this is the hardest gym battle in the game. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Leader Sabrina would like to battle. Leader Sabrina sends out Kadabra. Shadow Ball. So again, for some reason, Shadow Ball is physical, and Snorlax has amazing attack, and most Psychic-type Pokemon have pretty low physical defense. And they just want to set up Calm Mind, which changes special stats, does not buff their physical stats, so we just sweep through. I think part of why I struggled with this gym before is because I did not know that you could get Shadow Ball and teach it to Snorlax. Now that I know that, this is pretty easy. Now that I think about it. She's gonna use Hyper Potions here, which is pretty fine. Because then we high roll, we one-shot. And it just wants to use Calm Mind. Okay. Beautiful. That was freaking easy. What did I say about this being the hardest gym in the game? That was a joke. Wait. We got the Marsh badge. Perfect. Which also means we get the TM for Calm Mind. Which we also just teach to Espeon. Perfect. I will address that later. Yes. All right. Let's see. I want to keep Psych Up. We'll get rid of Swift. All right, y'all. I might go ahead and end here. I could take on Koga, I suppose, if I felt like it, but I don't. If I'm being honest, I really don't know if I want to do him tonight. We'll just go to the Pokemon Center, we'll heal up, and I think we're going to call it a day. I think it's been a productive stream, though. We got through Silph much faster than I expected. Sabrina turns out to be a joke when I prepare properly. Who would have thought? And we'll make sure we save the game. Alright, y'all. That's going to be it for this stream, unfortunately. I hope that you guys did enjoy watching. Please do consider following me here on Twitch and YouTube if you want to see more of my content as it comes out. And yeah, I'll see you next time when we